Welcome, guys and girls, and everyone of the such. Just would like to let you know that things are going pretty good. Um, I had a good day today. Um, Spent some time with all my children, except for my oldest son, Daniel. But, he did that whole New Year's Eve party thing with his grandparents. So, needless to say, I'm sure he had a lot of fun. Um, the other thing was talked to my in-laws. It was great. I got my mom to work, got her home, got her back to work today. So it was a good day. Um, didn't get a chance to do anything on the Minecraft thing. A lot of shoveling. We got some more snow. Got to work tomorrow. So this will be the first time that you guys actually, I'll get to discuss how work goes and that kind of thing. Kind of spoiled. Been on vacation for almost a week here, so it's it's been a new experience for me because for the past 15 years, have always had to work the holidays. That's the way retail goes. So this whole being able to take a week off and spend it with my family over the holidays, and bring in the new year, and to do the Christmas thing, it's just been totally unique for me. Thanksgiving, I used to have to do that Black Friday Thanksgiving long hour shift thing. And, I don't have to do that anymore. I actually had Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving to spend with my family. And, it's like a weight off my shoulders in a lot of different ways. So, just a little bit of inspiration there for you guys to let you know that, just because you lose a job that you've been at for a long time doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. There is jobs out there that you'll actually feel better about doing. Um, it's kind of a letdown now after being off for work for so long, to actually have to go back and go back to work. But that's the way it is when you have an extended period of time off from work. It's getting back in the saddle again. Um, I didn't get a chance to talk and see John or his wife Annie at all. Um, I did get a chance to look at some of the videos, some of the comments. I appreciate your guys' comments on some of the videos. It was very nice. I am very appreciative that people are actually watching what I'm putting out there. That does mean a lot to me. It really does. I did a little Pokemon Go this morning, okay, and it was kind of a vengeful thing. I and it was one of those things. It's like I was there for a while, only staying in like 4 or 5 gyms and letting everybody else do their thing. But you know, with all the unfair gameplay that's been going on out there, and just getting gypped on my last 2 raid battles, I kind of got mad, I guess, and went and took out like 20 different gyms. Um, and it wasn't that hard. It really wasn't. When you get higher up in the levels in Pokemon Go, you can just, as long as you're powering up your creatures and you're getting them set, it's not that difficult. It really isn't. Um, it's not like I'm some great player or anything like that. I mean, I'm level 38. I've been doing it for a while. I made a lot of headway with catching creatures and that kind of thing. And I was kind of devious, guys. I was kind of devious because when I took out the gyms, I didn't put my best of my best creatures in there. I actually put in junk that I had caught that I didn't care if it got taken out or not. So here I am wiping out all their creatures and sending them back to them and everything else. And I put in a bunch of junk creatures in there, and I don't know if somebody was targeting me, trying to get even, or what the deal was, but you know, my name on my thing's Acid Attack Ash. And if somebody wants to target me, I can be just as devious and underhanded. Because conveniently, I play for Valor, okay? Um, there was two other red gems in the area that I couldn't get a creature in, and yet those two red gems were still there today. And all the other ones that I had taken out conveniently I was out of, and they were different colors. Blue and yellow both. So, you know, I don't know if somebody's got it out for me. And to be honest with you, I really didn't care because when they took out my creatures, they were taking out pieces of crap. Okay, and so so when I get all these creatures back, and I got my 50 gold for the day, I got my XP out of the deal. I almost got, believe it or not, after all doing that today, I got like almost 4 new gold gems, and I don't know if you guys are aware of that. But when you make a gem gold, you get a gold medal in each gem. When you end up getting a gold medal in that gem, you can spin it for extra items. You don't even have to be in it. It doesn't have to be your color. So, and that's what I'm trying to do. Because I'll tell you, I've been to so many Pokestops. And if I can spin 2 gems in the amount that it would take to go to 4 Pokestops, I'll tell you, I'll do that. So that's been my goal. And there's over 100 and some gyms in Sioux Falls. I think last calculation was like 120. And I don't know. I got it on my phone somewhere because I've been to every one almost. And it's amazing that there's that many gyms in Sioux Falls, but yet I seem to be the target. Does seem kind of odd, doesn't it? So, you know, and I pretty much stay to about 3 different areas of Sioux Falls. I don't normally go to the east side. I don't normally go to this way south end. So those areas are always open for anybody, and yet they still seem to come over where I'm at and target me. And I don't care. Really, I don't. When they took me out of those gyms, I had to laugh because, you know, that just brought me one step closer to my gold medal in those gyms. And by taking me out, I don't know if they were trying to prove a point or what, but they were just taking out pieces of crap. So I didn't even revive them. I was transferring them. And that's a cool thing about putting in pieces of crap. And there's also another plus side to that. I don't know if anybody out there is aware of it with Pokemon Go. You only get certain points for not just its motivation, but the CP level of those creatures. So if you're taking out a piece of crap I got sitting there and it's really a low CP or something like that, you know what? You just pretty much wasted your time battling it. And I made sure some of these places that if these people were going to go after, they'd have to go out in the frigid cold today. And because I was bundled up, I was ready. I'm like, okay, you guys want to play your little games? Fine. And sure enough, every gym out in the frigid cold that I had taken over today, they took back. And it was funny. It really was. And I couldn't do anything but laugh because it's like, oh, okay. I see how you guys want to play this. And I'm still in my gym, you know, some certain gyms throughout Sioux Falls, so it really doesn't matter. I think I'm back in like 8 or 9 for the day. And so even if they take out some of those gyms, I really don't care. I'm going to get my gold. It's after midnight, so it's just going to roll over to my next day. Since they've done this new update, I don't think there's been a day that I haven't gotten 50 gold every day, I think. Even on the worst days, I still manage to get my 50 gold. I just don't know what the deal is. I'm not complaining. My 50 gold, all I'm doing it for right now is incubators. You max out at 1,500 creature spots. You max out at 1,500 item spots. And I don't do a ton of raids. because of, the situation I ran into with being gypped out of catching the creatures, or I beat it and all of a sudden I get an error 24 or 26 or some crap like that. I don't know. I don't know what those errors mean. But, I'm like, okay, fine. I just wasted a raid pass. Thanks. You know. I still got like 15 of the premiums, that I don't even use. I've got the Stardust pieces that I don't even use. And, so it's one of those things, I got lots of items I don't even use. Just because I don't have the time. I suppose if I had a lot more time, I'd probably be more upset about the raid battles because I've been in quite a few of them. And I haven't caught a single legendary creature yet. And it's not because of the lack of trying. It's because of either not enough people or just not catching it, And, I can't justify spending 100 gold on a raid pass when there's a good chance I'm not even going to catch it. To me, I'd much rather hatch 3 eggs for 150. You know what I mean? To me, it's, and I'll know what I'm going to get. I'm not going to get a legendary creature. And, it's upsetting in a way. But then again, at the same point, it's like I don't have the time to be dumping into that kind of thing, especially now with work starting up. My mornings from about 6:30. I'm up at 6:30 in the morning, and I will basically be up till about 10 o'clock at night. I might, if I'm lucky, I'll get a nap in or something. If I'm lucky. Because work starts at 9, and the rest of the time I'm running people here, there, kids to school, and and I gotta get up, get my morning cup of coffee to get going, So my morning starts at like 6:30, and yeah, I start work around 9 in the morning, and I work from 9 to like 7 at night, and then I turn around and we'll be having to go home, do my normal whatever I can do to get the house in order. With 5 kids living here, you can imagine the mess. Okay, you can. So I try to help out my wife with what I can, and then I turn around after that, try to get a nap in if I can. If it snows, well then I got a shovel. Like I said, it's not a pity party, feel sorry for me kind of thing. That's just the way life goes, man. It's some days are better than others. You just kind of take the good with the bad. Like I said, I've been spoiled this whole past week being on vacay and all that. Vacation has just been so relaxing. I haven't been sitting around not doing anything. Although today we did watch some movies. I sent up a video earlier about Sam and I watching him play that game. And, I wish I would have got more time to do the Minecraft thing so I could have showed you more about the builds and that kind of deal. But, there's always later today, I guess, seeing as how it's after midnight. If you guys got any questions or comments or anything like that, definitely let me know what you think of the music, the 2 music things I've set up. I'm going to try to see if I can't get a third one together for you guys so you can hear that. And I really do appreciate your input on it. I know that kind of music's not for everybody, but that's why there's such a huge variety of different artists out there. And definitely leave your comments down below. If you like the videos, if you do like the videos, subscribe. We cleaned the house today. I had a little fun getting ready for work, getting my stuff together, and starting the next day. It just, that's the way it goes, guys. That's life. Well, you guys have a great start of the new year. And remember, we only got, 364 days to go now. So, and you'll see a video every day. But, long story short, man, you guys have a good one. And most importantly, I want you to remember one thing. Later!